Now let's get familiar with your Traxxas radio system. Before you ever turn on your radio system, you must clear your frequency by making sure that no one else in the area is using the same channel as you. There are 6 possible channels, each numbered 1 through 6, and they are represented by 6 different colors. Look at the crystal plugged into the back of your transmitter to determine which of the channels your truck is operating on. There's a chart in your operating instructions that tells you which color is associated with each channel number. Our crystal is blue, so we're using channel 6. One very important rule to remember is to always turn the transmitter on before you turn on the receiver switch in the model. Then always turn the receiver switch off before you turn off the transmitter. This procedure will prevent the model from receiving a stray signal and running out of control. Remember, the transmitter is always on first and off last. Also, never turn off the radio system while the engine's still running. Fully extend the chrome antenna mast on the transmitter and turn the switch on. The red indicator light on the transmitter should be solid red and not flashing. Turn on the receiver switch in the model. The switch on our T-Max is located on the battery cover. On the Nitro Rustler, the switch is mounted on the rear shock tower. On the Nitro Fortec, the receiver switch is located on the chassis. On your Revo model, the switch is located on the top of the receiver cover. Position the model so that the front wheels are off the ground. Turn the steering wheel on the transmitter back and forth and check for rapid operation of the steering servo. If the steering operates slowly, check for weak receiver batteries. When looking down at the model, the front wheels should point straight ahead. If the wheels are turned slightly to the left or to the right, slowly adjust the steering trim control on the transmitter until the wheels point straight ahead. Operate the throttle trigger on the transmitter and check for rapid operation of the throttle servo. When the throttle trigger is pulled back, the carburetor should open. When the throttle trigger is pushed away or forward, the brake should lock. Our T-Max uses the TQ3 transmitter with the grip shifter. Operate the shift button on the transmitter. Check for rapid operation of the shifting servo. Push the shift button down for forward. The servo will push the transmission shift rod into the transmission. Push the shift button up for reverse, and the servo will pull the shift rod out of the transmission. Before each running session, it's a good idea to range test the radio system. Have a friend hold the model with the engine off. Make sure the antennas on both the model and the transmitter are fully extended. Operate the transmitter controls to make sure the radio system is working correctly. Walk away from the model with the transmitter until you reach the farthest distance you plan to operate the model. Operate the controls on the transmitter once again to verify the model responds correctly. Never operate the model if you observe any problem with the radio system.